Are you guys ready? Because I'm not. Here we go.
I was an apex killer.
Oh, it's a girl.
Fueled by instinct and adrenaline. Times change, though. And so have I. Now I'm twice as dangerous.
Oh, man. So you're telling me that this woman can have two fully controlled autonomous robots that move, walk, and shoot like people, but she can't have the legs herself? So you can have a fully operational robot that walks around, but you can't have her with legs that walk around? See, this is the problem with a lot of these like types of inclusion of like characters with disabilities, is that it's so surface level performative that you can immediately tell that no creativity went into this other than the self-aggrandizement of the people who made it, trying to make themselves sound and feel like they're doing a good thing. It's not even a motorized chair. Yeah, and also, wait a minute. Yeah, it's not even... She's got a roll...
Times change, though.
She's rolling her own chair around? You're telling me that this fucking, like, bro, if Razer made this wheelchair, it would be like $40,000. This is nuts. What is this? This is a fucking, an elite gamer chair. I don't even understand this. She changed though. It's ridiculous. She's trans also? I'm not sure about that. Doesn't say anything about that. Her counter stairs. You're telling me that she can build walking military grade shooting robots, but not a self-driving wheelchair. What's next? A blind sniper? The wheelchair is a reference to the state of the game. The fuck is this game now? Tom Clancy's coffin spinning all the way to the Earth's core. At this point, just change the name of this game. It has nothing to do with Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Invent robots, yes. Invent exosuit, no. Exactly. Why not give the person an exosuit? Like, for example, do you want to hear a really good example of diversity? How diversity is done right in a fantasy universe? This is how you do diversity right. So, basically, when a space marine is injured and their body is damaged so much beyond repair, if their devotion to the Emperor and the cause is deemed to be worthy enough, they will go through a transformation process to take the remaining parts of their body to then have them fused permanently with the metal to become an instrument of war, a dreadnought in service of the Emperor of mankind. Or you can have this. It's not even close. What are you talking about? It's just sad. It's so fucking sad, bro. Oh my god. That's too ambitious for Ubisoft. I know, it's embarrassing. I know. Why doesn't one of the robots push her? Great question. Really good question, man. Also, like, don't you have Wi-Fi? Why would you be... Like, because the odds are, this is the way I think this character will probably play. The character will probably play kind of like Abathur in Heroes of the Storm, if you played that, where it's like the actual unit itself is weak, but then the NPCs they control are powerful. So it's like, what does this tell you? It's basically like, you have to go find the person in a wheelchair and then shoot them because they're easy to kill. It's just her robots? Oh, so she's not even in the game. Wait a minute, that could be wrong. No? Okay. Okay, it's just the robots. Oh, man. That would have been really funny if it wasn't. Yeah, they need to make a takedown and PvP by kicking it over. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyway. Wow. What a world. So she's a drone pilot? I guess so. Wanted to post this again because as a handicapped person, I hate this shit. As someone who's paralyzed in a wheelchair, this shit's more disrespecting than anything. I speak for all wheelchair users. No one gives a fuck about having an operator as a wheelchair in the game. Well, here's the thing, man. Is like you ask somebody, like any guy in a wheelchair, you'd be like, okay, Do you want to be this? Or do you want to be this? It's not even a fucking question. It's like every single person is gonna fucking say, this is badass, this is awesome. It's part of the lore. And this is the issue, is that, the problem is that I think that disabilities used to be incorporated into fantasy in ways that were, like, intelligent, clever, and enhanced the story. Like, Kargath Bladefist had, like, you know, the Blade Fist, right? And then other people cut off their arms in, like, solidarity, right? Steampunk, exactly. It was innovative, it was respectful, and, like, now I feel like a lot of disability inclusion with video games are... This is... Dude. Bro, it's so fucking sad. Exactly, yes. Even this guy knows. Bro, it's just so fucking sad. What is this? Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Is that real? Yes, it is. It's real. I just... It's so outrageous, man. That's not real. I'm still upset about WoD expansion. It could have been so good. I just think this is the same... I just don't think this is the same as Top Scars, for example. A wheelchair can be a style choice. Yeah, but, like, the problem is that I don't know about every person that's handicapped, but I'll tell you this. If I was handicapped, let's say I had my arm cut off, would I want to have no arm? Or would I want to have a robot arm like Will Smith in iRobot? Oh. Oh, God, I don't know. Oh, jeez. Yeah, or Bucky, right? Yeah, exactly. The Winter Soldier. There you go. Yeah, it's not even a fucking... It's not even a question. It'd be fucking badass. Yeah, Darth Vader. Yeah, look at... Darth Vader is a perfect example. Yes, and then, like, also, Darth Vader is such a good example because, like, in the lore of Star Wars, Darth Vader's suit is actually causing him pain in a way that's unnecessary because Palpatine wanted that to happen as, like, a punishment for him losing the fight, and also so he could always maintain power over Darth Vader. So, like, there's all these, like, levels of depth and complexity to it, and nowadays, this is your representation. This is it. This is you. Inclusion was cool when in Doctor Strange, the guy who was disabled was up and playing basketball because he was already healed and meaning the teacher. That's sci-fi fantasy. I know, man. If someone had a wheelchair IRL as a style choice, would it be disrespectful? I think that it is... It's very hard to say, right? But I think that it's... Basically... This is my opinion, right? I think that the inclusion of people with disabilities should not be focused on what they don't have. It's on about how they are still able to contribute and be part of a team instead. So I think that the best way to treat somebody with a disability is to treat them like somebody who doesn't have a disability. Obviously, you know, there are some cases where that's not possible. But in general, I think that's the best way to humanize and to take a person like that seriously. Because, like, otherwise, I feel like you're patronizing them, you're speaking down to them, or you're infantilizing them in a way that being in a wheelchair doesn't make you a child. Being in a wheelchair doesn't make you a lesser person. You just can't fucking walk because you're fucked up. So, I think that it should be, like representation of characters that have disabilities. I think that you don't need to give somebody a disability and then take away their autonomy and then take away their dignity. I think in a lot of cases. And I feel like giving people that have disabilities a dignified type of representation that's not just one-dimensional, one-for-one in real life is much more meaningful to, I think, right? I'm not disabled, really, right? So I don't know this, but I'm thinking if this was me, this is what I would want to feel. And I think that would be better. The fact that they get constantly reminded of their IRL disabilities, I play WoW to escape. Yeah, exactly. And so that's how I see it, right? Is like it's a focus, like with Warhammer, it's a focus on power, autonomy, and it's turned into a good thing. In this, I feel like it's just very surface level. You know, look at us, look how much we care about people that are disabled. It's embarrassing. It's just virtue signaling as well. Yeah.